working today. That smile will come one day. You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You will find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep your self-control. Keep it. Keep your eyes open. Keep it. Keep your self-control. I said keep it. Keep your eyes open. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. You better hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. You have to listen.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. The Blue Jays have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Fouled away.
First pitch, 14.
Ryu steps into his windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. Loud, but it's well foul. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding forward, Tim Anderson, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. And it's fouled away. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duvall is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
The second baseman,
bring in Nick Solak. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Ryu looks in. Here it is on 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Ready with another 0-2. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Rhys Hoskins swings and misses, down 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
The average right at 280 coming in. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. The relay throw to third now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Robles gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But they property Adam Duvall, and he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball one. Wheeler, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch. And if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Now at the plate is Garrett Cooper. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Bat explodes as this has popped up. One there. So next to hit is Clint Frazier. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians leave one. They still trail 1-0. Hunter Dozier digging in now, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ryu steps into his windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. One away. So with one away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. Next to dig in, Ramon Urias looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Line softly toward the hole, and that'll be the second out. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak.
And that's in there, base hit.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's another shot down the line in right. Anderson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and they now lead by 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
George Springer stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Into the box, Tim Lopes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9.
So here's Mike Zunino. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Shoots this one over to first, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Now batting, center fielder,
Victor Robles digging in now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Zunino stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep onto the home run porch and gone.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Nick Solak.
15, second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. And that misses 1-1. Pitch on the way. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. 2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Dozier brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Ryu's ready. Here's the first pitch. Changeup laid off down around the shins. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the fourth inning. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Line toward the gap in left center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Now batting.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. First pitch of the AB on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Ramon Urias. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Hit on the ground to third. Way to get dirty. Hats off to that one. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall.
The right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Fouled away. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The batter, the
striding in for the Indians, Matt Kemp. He singled first time up. No balls and one strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and Kemp is bounced into a double play.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Garrett.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
Ryu looks in. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles waits on it. One away. Next to bat for Toronto, Bryce Harper, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
On to first, and he really paid the price at second base. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was what he's seeing out there at bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. In now for Cleveland, Tim Lopes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Mike Zunino is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. To short, right to him. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Indians fail to score through 5, all even at 2-2. George Springer the next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. A ball and 2 strikes. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Ryu gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. And there's out number 2. Ready now is Aaron Hicks. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First offering. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill, and that'll ring in the ears a bit.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts it.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Victor Robles. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. And no one will track it down. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter, number 15.
At the plate, Nick Solak. As he'll square to try and move that runner over, but misses for the first strike.
Hey, here's where he steps out a second, collects his thoughts, and tries to get a pitch over the heart of the plate that he knows he can get down.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Robles at second. Solak at first with no outs. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Adam Duvall, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he won't be able to win this one, and barring a miracle by the pen, would stand to be on the hook for the loss should a run score here. First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. he got him. So a big out there is now a ground ball could even get him out of this thing, still tied. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring up the veteran Matt Kemp. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hard hit ball to second. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So here is Wilson Ramos. His prior history versus this arm. He's 1 for 2.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Hunter Dozier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. That's by him for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Ramon Urias. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB now. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Count now a ball and a strike. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Tim Anderson.
Miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 3. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. 2-2. Here it is. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Popped him up. Solak over to his left, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. No hits to this point.
The first baseman.
And that's in there for strike one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Still 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. One away.
Now back.
Next here is Clint Frazier. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
The batter, number 7.
And now in the box, Tim Lopes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
17. Rhys Hoskins.
Cishek pauses. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. A ball and a strike. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Gets him looking. Strike three. Striding in is Aaron Hicks. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The batter, the catcher.
Now at the plate here is Wilson Ramos. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Here now is Mike Zunino. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
The count now at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Victor Robles singled in his last at-bat. Mike Mayers answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Mike Myers.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Jay Spry enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The shortstop, Ramon Uriah.
First offering on its way to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Now to bat, Tim Anderson. He's set, and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. So now to the plate, Bryce Harper. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. And now here is Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Devin Williams is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Kemp. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. The Jays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Raisel Iglesias earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Devin Williams records the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Raisel Iglesias collected win number 3 this year as the Blue Jays nabbed the win against the Indians 4-2. It was their 15th consecutive victory as a team. Jared Walsh doubled down on home runs while driving in 3, helping lead the Phillies past the Rays 3-0. The Chicago White Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-3. D. Strange Gordon drove in 4, leading the Marlins to the win over the Red Sox 5-3. The Tigers combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-2. The Minnesota Twins swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 8-0. The Padres amassed 14 hits in the game as they blasted the Astros 10-4. Sixto Sanchez was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping lead the Angels to the victory over Oakland 4-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Texas Rangers broke up their 5-game losing skid as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 5-4. The New York Mets combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 4-2. The Washington Nationals put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-3. Steven Strasburg earned the 3rd W of his season as the Cubs got past the Reds 4-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the